Hey, everybody. Whoop, what? Yeah. Why is that up there? Hold on. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. What is that? Why is what? Hello? Hold on. Hold on. This is classic. Classic. There it is. Hi, everybody. It's Luke. What's up? 6 p.m. On Monday, May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I have a special guest coming with us today, and I'm going to have her on. Hold on one second. Let's have her on the. Hey, you're not her. What are you doing here?
So I think you were onto something with that banner over your face. That was the best it's ever looked. I was loving it. I think that should be permanent.
What are you doing here? Hold on a second here. Let's. There she is. There she is.
I'm here.
Unfortunately, it was a package deal tonight, so in order for me to get the junior fair queen, I had to have stupid Jeremy on the show too.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, is it Grace or Gracie or what do we got?
I go by both. Most of the time it's just Grace, the legal name. But most of my friends call me Gracie.
Now she sounds like my Gracie. Gracie's like, I'm not Gracie anymore. I'm Grace. I'm like, nope, you're always Gracie. Sorry. Deal with it.
You're great. She's definitely Gracie. 100%. There's no way we can not call her Gracie at this point. So where are you from, Grace?
New Springfield.
So you're from New Springfield. Are you upset about the whole tractor thing? Did you go to New Middletown? Did you go to Springfield?
No, I actually switched schools. I went to Heartland Christian. So
okay. So you don't know what I'm talking about because
what are you talking about?
New Middletown has a big upheaval right now because Springfield Tigers always had this thing called Tractor Day.
Yeah.
And the superintendent canceled it.
Ooh.
And all the people are like messaging us like, you guys need to do something about this. I was like,
dude, they'd rather you mess with animals than their tractors out there.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know if I could like legitimately go. I'm like, how dare you take away Tractor Day? So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to approach that. So okay. So you went to Heartland Christian. Now, are you going to college now or?
Yeah. I'm at Kent State University. I commute to the Salem campus.
Okay. Excellent. Good for you. Congratulations. That's a good school. And what are you going to school for?
Nursing. So and they have a great program there. So
that's a good one too, right? So will you go to the Salem campus the whole time, or do you eventually go to the main campus? How's that work?
Yeah, so I'll be able to stay at the Salem campus the entire time. It's actually one of the programs that actually can stay there the entire time. Not many can. So it's amazing being able to just kind of stay close to home, stay in junior fair, everything like that.
Right. So before we get into your event coming up, let's talk about junior fair a little bit. Wait, before we get anywhere else, how do you know Jeremy?
So actually, it was like family friends. So my mom was friends with his sister, who was my doctor. And then it just kind of like, we all just kind of hung out and everything.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So how long have we known you? You were like, I mean, she was little. Yeah.
15, 16 years. So
wow.
Yeah, she's little Gracie, obviously, with the two Gracies. That's how we differentiate.
Have you gone on a pizza review yet?
I have, yeah.
Mother.
Tangiers. Another one that's gone before Luke.
He won't let me go on a pizza review with him.
What?
He's so mean.
Won't do it. I've had his brother. I've had his kids. I'll probably have his wife one day.
My schedule. Yeah, exactly. And he just won't let me go. It's so mean. So mean. I call him. He says I'm busy. He's busy all the time. I know. So mean to me. It's okay.
And trust me, he deserves it. He deserves it more than anyone. So it's great.
Enough about us. Let's talk about you. So junior fair. What is the junior fair? Like, I'm from North Lima South Range, and I know I'm supposed to know what this stuff is, but I don't. So explain it to me. Well, what is it exactly?
It's okay. It can be kind of confusing. So junior fair is basically everyone who shows at the Canfield Fair. So like Mahoning County Jr. Fair, that's Canfield Fair for common people around here. A lot of people are like, Mahoning County? What fair is that?
Canfield Fair is the Mahoning County.
Yes.
Did you know that, Jeremy?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
We're a little special.
Okay, got it.
But a lot of the people who show in junior fair are 4-Hers or FFA members. So there's a bunch of youth organizations that kids can show through. So FFA is Future Farmers of America. And then 4-H is what most of us show through. It's a youth organization, and there's so many different things you can do. It's not just animals.
Okay.
There's small projects, public speaking contests, There's awards, state awards. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Like there's so much to unpack with just 4-H. But
at the Canfield Fair, we're talking about, right?
Sort of, yeah. So Canfield Fair basically is just you showing your animals.
Okay, that's just animals for the 4-H, but the actual 4-H has a ton of different things you can compete in and do.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Well, actually, and a lot of the projects that we show in 4-H is at Building 25. It's over at Kittyland.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen. There's a bunch of booths and everything. So that's basically what us 4-Hers do throughout the year, and kind of shows everything we get to do. So
I've been in that barn before. Okay, that's one of the better. Yeah, that's what I don't want to say better barns because I insult everybody else that has a barn over there. But it's a good barn. Over by Kittyland, like you have the art band, or you have the like the photography one that I love, and then it's right over there by that. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I know exactly where you're at. Awesome. And then so how long have you done 4-H for?
It has to be 11 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, because 4-H age you have to be 9 years old, but you can be a clover bud. But I've been it for 9 years, so this is unfortunately my last year. 4-H is like my life.
Do you age out of it at some point?
18.
18, you're done, huh? That's it? No more 4-H? Yeah. You gotta go on and join something else, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how, but
what are all the awards you've won? Obviously the big one came this past year, but
yeah. So I've won quite a bit in my rabbit showing. So showmanship.
You have rabbits?
Yes.
I love rabbits. Okay. I've always wanted a rabbit.
I love them. They're very like low maintenance, easy to take care of. Highly recommend rabbits.
Awesome.
But I've won Showman to Showman for that 5 times. So that's kind of like the top level, your grand champion for rabbits, for showmanship. And
can I ask you a question? What makes a rabbit like a showmanship? Like are they looking at like its hind quarter? Like, dude, I'm so out of my element right now, Jeremy. If I look at a rabbit, like if I pull a rabbit and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, man, that is a nice looking rabbit. Like how do I know?
So basically there's kind of 2 areas of rabbits. So you have your market, which is where you're going to be looking at meat qualities, different loins, different kind of meat sections.
Oh no, they're going to eat the rabbits. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. But then like showmanship, like I basically have like a pet rabbit.
Okay.
And then every year I'll bring that rabbit to fair, and it's basically a health check that I do. So it's all of my knowledge. Okay. Very little to do with my animal, but it's different than like say a hog. When you're showing a hog, showmanship is looking at that animal. But it's kind of confusing if you don't quite understand. Yeah, for me, they're not really looking at the rabbit so much as what I know.
So it's more on you than it is the actual rabbit.
Showmanship is yes. Now there is the breed competition that looks at the specific animal. So it's like dogs. So there's a bunch of different breeds.
Right.
So everyone fits the best like A or BA standard, which is an A or like a rabbit association. So whichever one fits the best wins that division.
Well, that is so they have a division. So they have like a test for like the rabbit owners that they'll judge you on for showmanship. Yeah. They have the actual like meat quality of the rabbits, and then they have the actual like, oh my gosh, that looks like a whatever type of rabbit.
Yeah, they also have they have different meat divisions, and they also have a doe and litter. So it's the mother rabbit and baby rabbits, and your breeding abilities basically.
Isn't there something where you have to like put a finger up the rabbit's butt?
Basically, yeah.
Jeremy, seriously.
I figured we talked something that Luke would get into.
Nice rabbit. Like seriously?
But yeah, it's really fun. Like I said, I've done rabbit since I was 9. And then other awards that I've won. I've been many officers. So for Junior Fair Board, basically we get to set up the entire Junior Fair. So all of the pens you see, the barns that are cleaned, that's all us.
Wow.
So yeah, when you go through like the barns, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so nice in here.
Right.
With the Junior Fair Board.
That's you guys. There you go.
And then through 4-H, I have won my Queen Award, of course. That's a huge one for me.
Okay.
And then recently at the state level of 4-H, I won, it's called an Achievement Award. So basically it's everything I've ever done, basically on a resume, and they judge me with everybody else in the state. And I actually won for leadership. So I'll get to go to National 4-H Congress in Georgia at the end of the year. So
Right. Wow.
I'm
So
excited.
you are, yeah. And then this is your last year, but you're going out on top, right? I mean, you're going
Yeah.
out as a queen. You're going traveling. That's amazing.
Yeah,
What?
it's basically checked all my boxes.
Yeah. Right. So
Luke, what did you accomplish at 17?
I played some
Probably-
football.
probably the same thing I did.
Basketball. That's about it. I did not have bunnies. I did not. Yeah, football and basketball, and that was just because I went to South Range and I was really big big and fast for my size. I mean, that's
Right.
about it. So what did it take? And we're going to get in, for those of you watching at home, we're going to get into her charity event coming up. So don't leave. We're going to talk about that. Golfers, it's a good way here and also business owners. We're going to talk about that. I got to know though, what's it take to be a junior fair queen? So is it like you're going up against a bunch of people and you're like,
Yeah. So
like, how's it work?
So every county, like for fairs, do it differently. I like our way the best. I'm a little biased, but basically anyone in any youth organization, FFA, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, anyone could be involved. So basically you go through an application process, and however many applicants, I think we had like 30 girls last year.
Wow.
And yeah.
30. Wow.
Yeah, we have a little trouble with the guys. I think we had like 5 or 6. But
Jeremy, there's a chance for us. We can get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Get your boys in there. I can see
Lucas, do you have any interest in being in the junior fair? You want to be in the junior fair?
I think Cam's more junior fair.
Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, I agree with that. Like Cam, you can see Cam with like cowboy boots and a hat.
Oh yeah, he'd go all in on it. Cam would go all. Why you bring
Like,
him
look
in
at
there?
him. He's not junior fair material.
I mean,
So
we'll see.
this is Grace.
Okay.
She is the junior fair queen
Okay.
of the Canfield. It's a Canfield fair. And what would Lucas have to do? Let's talk about it. Yeah, here we go. This is good. Well, we got Lucas here. What's he have to do to do this?
So it depends. Like if you want to be FFA or junior fair. So FFA is going to be more out at West Branch schools.
That's too
Junior 4-H, basically you could show an animal. You could do like a photography project, woodworking. There's scrapbooking, laundry.
No.
There's a whole bunch of
maybe photography, but not
photography with your cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Hey, you
sorry.
can do that.
You can do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're in, Lucas. Okay. All right. So then he does this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how does he get to the king status? How do we get up there?
So you also have to do some public service stuff. So be active in the community a little bit. But don't worry.
Okay.
It's an application process, and then you'll go for an interview. So
Interview. Who do you get interviewed by?
So it'll be the Ohio 4-H Extension office. So Mahoning County Canfield Fair. It's right across the street.
Okay. Oh,
And-
right. Yeah. Right. I know where you're at. Okay.
Yep. The extension office. So then they have people who come in and they'll interview us. So we never know who the judges are. They do
Okay.
depend. It could be in junior fair. They could be from another county 4-H, but it could be anybody.
Wow. And then you have to answer these questions.
Yeah. Last year they asked.
Did they grill you or like what happens?
Not really. It's just
Okay.
very typical questions. And then last year, one of our questions was, if you could be any vegetable, what would you be?
A tomato.
Lucas just
I said potato.
You said potato?
I said potato.
Why a potato?
There's so many different uses for it. You can like grill it, mash it, fry it. Like you can do so many
Breakfast,
things.
Lunch, dinner?
Tomatoes,
Yeah.
Tomatoes are breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Tomato is also a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd be
Yeah.
a cucumber. I don't know why. I just be a cucumber. Yeah. Oh, Ben's here too. Ben, come here. Say hi. You want to say hi? This is my 6-year-old. Say hi. Are you 6 now or 7?
7.
You're 7 now. You just have it. What kind of vegetable would you be?
Carrot.
You'd be a carrot.
We had somebody say carrot.
That's a good one too. Sorry, they know I'm outside on a podcast. They just flutter around.
Hi.
All right. So you do the interviews and then you have they pick.
Yeah. So from the interviews, they'll pick the top basically for court. And from court, they will pick a king and queen. So this
Okay.
year we had, was it 9 girls and 3
Wow.
boys? So then we'll all go Thursday of fair. We'll have a few like photos, publicity
Okay.
stuff beforehand. But then Thursday of fair, we will get crowned basically. So everyone will get their sash,
Yeah.
and then we'll call the king and queen up. So it's
Wow.
on Youth Day at the fair.
Yeah. And you'll have to go back and give up your, like, do they do that? You got to go back or no? And you got to give up your, like, no, I'm not giving it back. It's mine. Just run.
Yeah. So we'll crown like the next people. So it's
Right.
kind of a chain of progress.
Awesome. Well, that is so cool. And I mean, that sounds like that is a whole world I have no idea about whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. You know what I mean?
There's
crazy.
a lot to it.
Obviously, I mean, you're interviewing, you're doing all this, and then now, and what I love about this, and this is what I was telling Jeremy, it's like, so now you're using it to do some good, which is always what's awesome. And
Correct.
you have a event coming up because here's the thing, like, if you can always, like, one thing, my brother and I with the MLO Bros, we are insane, we are idiots, we have a lot of fun, but we do try and help as much as we can. We donate, we take our money we make from our stuff and give it back. That's what we're trying to do, and that's why I love this. So you have a golf outing coming up.
Yes, I do.
All right. And it is, let me see if is this the right one? Okay, this is the, well, let's talk about your Please Stay. So what is Please Stay?
So Please Stay is the name of the golf outing.
Okay.
A little bit, the reason why I'm hosting Please Stay is because this past year, right before fair, we actually lost one of our 4-Hers.
Oh.
And that's one thing I want to stress about the 4-H community is we are all there for each other. Like, we are very much a family. So many people knew him, and it was just, it impacted our community.
And when you say lost him, you mean he took his own life, correct?
He did commit suicide, yes.
Okay. And how old was he?
He was 16.
Oh, that's brutal. Okay.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Brutal.
dude, that's like my kid. Like, Lucas is going to be sick. You know what I mean? It's like unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And so you decided to do this event for awareness, correct?
Yeah. I said, I want to do something with the crown. I don't want to just sit in parades. I don't want to just be a publicity thing. I want to actually make a difference in our youth.
Awesome. So you have this Please Stay, which is raising awareness for suicide prevention, right?
Yeah.
And what are the funds going to go to for this?
Yeah. So all of the funds are going to Alta Behavioral Health. So they are an organization that focuses on different areas of mental health. One of the programs that specifically the funds will be going to is their linkages program. So this goes directly back into the schools in our county. Also, there's Columbiana, Trumbull, and Mahoning. And they like to go in, kind of teach kids signs, symptoms of what depression or suicidal thoughts can look like. They also do a bunch of different things depending on what the school wants. They can do screenings if they so choose, and then they can set those children up with counselors.
Awesome. And this is something, like, I don't think it's I've had different people on to talk about, like, suicide prevention, suicide awareness, and it's always such a tough conversation. Like, Jeremy and I are very social. I mean, even me, I start, like, as soon as you hear it, like, teen suicide, like, I just start, like, even, like, tightening up a little bit. It's a tough conversation to talk about. You know, and it's like, and the other problem is too, like, with teens, it's like, we always joke with Lucas, it's like he's going through, quote, teenage angst, is what we always say. And it's like, it's hard to recognize if they're depressed, if they're just going through something, if they're, you know what I mean? They're just in hormones and all that other stuff, right? So that is tough.
That's one thing. I know a lot of us, like me talking with Alta, a lot of their like people up there, we were talking about it and we're like, this needs to be addressed because it's the ignorance or not knowing what it is and not addressing it. Yeah, it's a difficult topic, but unless we talk about it, we can't fix we can't fix it.
Right. And even with the kids who are suffering from mental health issues, they won't even know what to look for or understand what they're experiencing or why they're thinking it or why they're doing, you know what I mean? That's crap, man. That is rough. Well, I am good for you to do this. Good for you to help donate. I bet Alta is very happy with you about doing it, right?
They are very, very excited.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's go. So the golf outing is June. I'm gonna make this big on my screen. Is June 8th, Sunday, June 8th.
Mhm.
It is 2 p.m. start time. It is $400 a person. It includes dinner and snacks, 18 holes of golf, including carts, beverages, and more. Reservations by Sunday, May 5th. It is, let's see here, basket raffle, 50-50 games, prizes. What else you got? It's hosted by, are you going to golf, Gracie?
Okay, so listen to me.
Are you going to golf?
Like, you got to hear me out on this one.
Okay.
When I decided to do a golf outing, my school does one. So I was like, oh, I can do it. This will be easy. I know nothing about golf.
Uh-oh.
I am not a golfer in any way. But I will be there. So you'll get to see me.
There you go. Good. I love it. And then
also, just to jump in, Luke, you said 400 per person. It's 400.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, sorry, 400
for a team.
For a foursome.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to personally check with my boss, who would be my wife, to see if we're doing anything that day. Okay. And I will get a team in there if I can.
Thank you. We definitely need to.
If not, let's see what we got in here. Hold on. I can't read this because it's so small. We will do golf cart banner. We will do a drink sponsor. That sounds like an MLO thing, doesn't it?
Yes, 100%.
Uh-huh.
That's definitely got you all over.
Yeah, that's got us. I'll tell you what, we'll do a $200 donation. We'll do the drink sponsor.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Is that cool? We'll definitely do that too. So I'm going to do a team and I'm going to do a drink sponsor. A team if I can, 100% in on the drink sponsor.
Well, thank you.
And and like I said, I'm gonna try to stay away from the. Is there a beer cart? Is that what the drink sponsor is?
There is, yeah.
I'm gonna stay away from that thing. No good ever happens at this.
It comes with your ticket, so.
Luke and I aren't allowed to golf together ever again. The state of Ohio banned it.
Mahoning County. There's like a restraining order whenever we get on a golf cart to get golf course.
Maybe it's a good thing Jeremy's busy.
What's that? Right?
So maybe it is a good thing Jeremy's busy that day.
It might be a good thing. Yeah, we're not allowed to golf together. We're actually probably not allowed to hang out all together.
So I will say this. Like, we all know there's a ton of golf outings, right?
Yeah.
Across, there's tons of golf outings. You see them all the time. And a lot of them are these big charities, I think we should support this. This is a 18-year-old girl doing this on her own. Come on.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to help get the word out. Is there room still? How many teams you got left?
Yeah. So we have 34 spots.
Okay.
Right now. 36. I'm sorry, I was just corrected.
Who's sitting in the back? Who's that?
It's my mother.
Get your mom on this. Get your mom on.
Bring mom over here. Mom,
Kathy, get out there. Get out there, Kathy.
She's the person, if you don't know. We have a joke now that because I'm too young to know how to Facebook, Mama's here. So
hi, Mom.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you. I'm Luke.
Nice to meet you, Luke.
That's Jeremy, if you know who he is.
Yeah, I only know Luke by what Jeremy posts on Facebook. So.
Oh, that's not
good.
True. Go through my stuff and see all the mean stuff he says.
It's all true. It's all true. Everything I say is
true at all. It's not true. Well, you have an amazing daughter. We are going to try and help her out as much as we can, Mom. So, like I said, we're going to do a drink sponsor. We're going to help get teams. So, how many teams do we got left? How many do we need?
We have some people committed. I think we're up to maybe 8 or 9 teams, but nobody is registered, so they have to be registered to commit.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, where do we register? Online or?
So all of the information is listed on the bottom of the police day. So basically, if you turn in that paper, if you maybe print it out
to us.
Yeah, just print it out, mail it with the names and the money.
Oh man, can I? You guys do Venmo or anything like that?
Yeah, no.
Oh man, I gotta mail something. I don't even know.
Post a little old school over here.
Okay, all right. I'll manage.
It's the first year. We'll figure this out.
I will put up. Okay, I'm gonna put your Facebook page in the profile. So here's a Facebook page for. Oh, that didn't go through at all, did it? For the Please Stay. So it's basically if you just look up Please Stay Golf Outing, that's on Facebook. We're in for 200. So I got to mail 200. I got to mail like $600 in a. I got to figure out where a stamp is.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can
You
manage
can come
this.
pick it up too.
That's the other thing. If people aren't like, I don't want to send it, I can come pick it up. I am driving. So
I can't promise I'm ever going to remember to put that in the mail. But I'm in. I mean, Jeremy, let's be honest. All right, I'm in for sure. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll post out over all of our Facebook groups your flyers. Gracie, do you have a Facebook page?
I personally do not. Okay. My mom does, but I also have the Instagram. So I have the Please Stay Instagram and then my personal account.
Okay.
So if anybody needed to contact me through there, my phone number is also listed on all of the flyers.
You got this.
That's the best way to contact me. With school and everything, it's just easier to kind of go back to that.
Understood. I will. I'm gonna say, so if your mom's running that Please Stay Facebook page, have her join all of our Facebook groups.
Okay.
So that's like everything Poland, everything Canfield, everything Austin Town, everything Brothers, Youngstown. She's doing it right now. Yeah, join all of those, and she can just post for free. Like we normally charge for advertising, that's 100% free. Post away. There's a bunch of people in there. You'll probably pick a couple groups up doing that, and then I'll post and I'll help out too. So we'll get you going as much as we can.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to do a bunch of like publicity stuff. Actually, a marketing team with Alta. They're called Clever. They're trying to help a little bit. So we're pushing. There's a video that we just made. Actually, it's on Please Stay. So it kind of gives a little bit of information if anybody doesn't know or kind of wants to know a little bit more.
Awesome. So, did you reach out to the news yet?
They are getting me in contact. I'm actually going on the radio station with Marianne Graff.
Okay.
She has a forum, so I'll go and kind of do a little bit of a spiel with her and try to.
You should go on to 98.9. Oh shit, what's his name? The guy that does the Christmas stuff in the morning. Oh damn it! Hold on.
Dude, how old are you? I have no idea.
Damn it! I just drew a complete blank. But you could sign up for free, and I go on every year for our Christmas giveaway.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't think of his name. I'm so old.
Great.
That is one benefit.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help you out because I'm good friends with a couple of the news guys.
Gary Rivers. If you go to Gary Rivers 98.9, you can just pick a time, and since it's like a nonprofit type thing, he lets everybody on. You go on for an hour and co-host. It's fun.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm gonna talk to my dude Steve VC. We'll see if we can get you on the morning show.
Okay, yeah, that would.
I know the producer too for the morning, so I could reach out to. We'll get you on there.
I'll reach out to VC. You reach out there. We'll get you. We got some connections here. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show. I will be mailing out a check tomorrow. You might have to text me, or Jeremy, give me my phone number so you can text me. Remind me like 35 times to send it. But like I said, we're in for a drink sponsor. We're in for a team. We will be there, and it'll be fun, and it's for a good cause. So anybody, once again, one more time, this is Grace Maltonic.
There you go.
Right, said it right. Grace Maltonic. She's the junior fair queen. She has an awesome event coming up. I'll be posting it on our page and then also in our groups. It is the Please Stay Golf Outing, June 8th, $100 a person, and it's for an amazing cause for teen suicide awareness, right? So awesome. All right. Well, hey, anything else you guys want to say?
I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your help and support and for having me today and then just putting it out there. I really appreciate it.
I just picked him out.
Well, I mean,
sorry, I just totally just booted him on purpose.
Poor Jeremy.
Poor Jeremy. No, he's so mean to me. Don't say poor Jeremy.
Well, he did set me up with you guys, so he did set me up with you guys. So
he did, but he just wanted to come on and harass me. It's the only thing he does. It's fine. All right. Well, hey, no, seriously though, thank you. Good luck in everything you do. Good luck in your event, and don't be too sad when you have to give that crown up.
I'll try. I mean,
okay. I know. It's gonna be rough. So, all right. Well, good luck in everything you do. I will see you on June 8th.
I will see you June 8th. If you're not there, I'm coming to find you.
Come find me. I'll be there. I'm writing it down. I'm mailing the thing tomorrow.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's so nice. Okay, well, that was Gracie. That is a good girl doing good things, right? I mean, what the heck? 18-year-old trying to help the world a little bit with her platform as the junior fair queen. I love that kind of stuff. That's awesome. We will try and help her out as much as we can. Tomorrow, Isaac, Joe, and I are back in the Youngstown studio for Youngstown Talk Channel. We're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff. We have a bunch of local news going on. Friday, we have a big one where we have Michael and Jennifer Saccone. They are not related. They are a deputy clerks who got in some heat, I guess, or took some heat from the local news media and people about giving pay raises and stuff. That's Friday. But tomorrow, we will be back in the studio for a normal day where we talk about politics. We talk about fun stuff. We talk about, I don't know, whatever, weekend stuff. You know, it's always good. So 9 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see everybody there. Got my kids looking at me. Gotta go. Bye, everybody.